in Dripping Springs, Texas is home to Major League Pickleball. This is season 2 of the groundbreaking event that has altered the landscape of pickleball forever. And tonight is the conclusion of the 3-day team event showcasing some of the top world-class talent pickleball has to offer. It's the fastest growing sport in America, and here's why. The Florida Smash taking on BLQK this evening for our championship matchup, and there was no easy road to the finals. Here's how each of the two teams got here at the start of the tournament. Of course, there were 12 teams and 4 players drafted to each team. This season, 2 men and 2 women were selected with the snake draft format. And now it all comes down to this. 2 teams left as we welcome you to the broadcast booth alongside 7-time U.S. Open medalist Dominic Catalano. I'm Michelle McMahon. We'll have 3 additional members joining our broadcast crew in just a moment. But Dom, let's begin with this unique tournament format. If you're new to pickleball or have been around the sport for long enough, what makes this format so unique and so fun to watch for the fans?
There's no other format like it in pickleball, and the players absolutely love it. It's a team format, 2 men, 2 women on a team. They play men's doubles, women's doubles, and 2 mixed doubles matches, and they're earning points for their team. So this team aspect, a lot of these players do come from tennis, so they understand that team aspect when they came from their college team. So they love this format. No other format like this around in the game. Major League Pickleball came here with one mission: to grow and elevate the sport, and they're doing just that.
One team that knows what it takes to get to the championship round is Team BLQK. They were here last year, the defending champs. Irina Tereshchenko, the lone player from last year's roster. Joining her this season, Zane Navratil, Rafa Hewitt, Paris Todd. The story so far for BLQK as in terms of the championship bracket has been Rafa Hewitt in your eyes. Why, Dom?
It has. He's brought so much energy to the court, and he is helping with playing with Zane, who is a fiery player, but Rafa's very streaky at times. Throughout this tournament, he has fed off the energy of his team, and he has been no stranger talking about how he loves this format. And there's certain players that were built for this, Rafa Hewitt being one of them.
On the other side of this matchup, it is the Florida Smash, who are the 5th seeded team in the tournament, but they have the #1 overall draft pick for the men's in J.W. Johnson. Joining him, Maggie Raminzi, Lee Whitwell, and Travis Rettenmeyer. J.W. Johnson is a sensational talent in the sport. He's 19 years old, Dom. What makes him so special?
You saying him being sensational is an understatement. This kid is unbelievable, and he's on point all week, playing with Travis Rettenmeyer in doubles and then playing alongside his mixed doubles partners. He's been on fire. He's going to be your X factor for the Florida Smash today. If he can go hot and get hot, they're going to be on their way to a championship.
The road to the championship for the Florida Smash was not an easy one. They had to grind their way through match wins. They've been battle tested, and it's been so fun to watch them create this Cinderella story on their side. And could they pull another upset here tonight against BLQK?
I believe they can. Having the #1 player in the draft, you go from #1, and then Travis Rettenmeyer, part owner of this team. He drafted himself last as the 16th, or the 16th male picked, or no, not the 16th male. 24th. He was the 24th male picked. So absolutely amazing. He's played well with JW all week.
Time now to check in courtside with the MLP Commissioner Brooks Wiley, who will introduce the players.
Welcome to Major League Pickleball 2022 Austin. This is the final match between Florida Smash and BLQK. From Florida Smash, Morristown, New Jersey, Maggie Raminzi. From Dripping Springs, Texas, Lee Whitwell. From Delray Beach, Florida, J.W. Johnson. From St. Petersburg, Florida, Travis Rettenmeyer. Team BLQK from Fresno, California, Irina Tereshchenko. From Newport Beach, California, Paris Todd. From Auburn, Alabama, Rafa Hewitt. And from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, Zane Navratil. Can I get the head referee so we can do the coin toss, please? I have a Dreamland Fun chip here. We have a red and a blue. Irina, choose red or blue. Hope it doesn't roll again. It was red. BLQK, you get to choose first. Would you like to choose the side or would you like to serve or receive? BLQK will choose this side. Would you like to serve or receive? Florida Smash will receive. BLQK chooses the home team. That means when we get to mixed doubles, Florida Smash will choose their team first. BLQK will choose their team second. If we go to a singles tiebreaker, dream breaker, those places will reverse. All right, let's play ball.
The atmosphere is unmatched here inside the Dreamland facilities, and this is going to be a good matchup. We've been seeing good pickleball all weekend long, so for those accustomed and new to pickleball alike, this is a newer format than the typical pickleball matchup would entail. So it is rally scoring. Games are to 21, win by 2. The series consists of 4 games. We will start with women's doubles, then move on to men's doubles, and conclude with 2 mixed doubles matchups. The combination of teams will be determined based on that coin toss we just witnessed. All right, we're moments away from first serve as we step aside for just a moment. Why do the Florida Smash believe they can win this thing in upset fashion? We'll tell you right after this short break.
The 2022 Major League Pickleball Dreamland Finals on CBS Sports Network is sponsored by Franklin, by Skechers, and by Aura Organic.
We are back on championship court. It is almost time for the Florida Smash to take on Team BLQK. We've got 360 coverage for you from a camera standpoint and 360 coverage for you from a broadcast coverage standpoint. We've got Cameron Irwin sideline for the Florida Smash. Lauren McLaughlin joins us behind the BLQK team bench, and the pickleball prophet Tyson Apostle, the man amongst the people, Dominic Catalano, Michelle here in the booth. Let's start with you, Cameron. The Florida Smash are the clear underdog in this one despite having J.W. Johnson on their side. Why do they believe that they can win this thing?
Yeah, I love that you mentioned it because they have been labeled as the underdog, and I actually got a chance to catch up with J.W. Johnson prior to this, and I asked him about that title. I loved his comment. He goes, yes, we'll wear it proudly. I said, have you ever been called an underdog? You're so good on the court. And he goes, yeah, I know it may not fit with me, but at the same time, he loves the fact that it lessens the expectations. It lets them play freely. Now, one of his team members, Travis, my goodness, it's the other side of the spectrum for him. I've loved what I've seen in terms of his mentality. He told me I would never enter a tournament I didn't think I could win. So he's here to play and to take it all.
Yeah, Travis Rettenmeyer with maybe some of the least pickleball experience on the court, the former tennis pro turning pickleball pro. Lauren, BLQK took some time to scout their opponent last night. What did you learn on their side?
So I got a chance to talk to team owners Richie Twazin and Justin Watson, who are behind their team here, cheering them on every step of the way. They made it clear how critical team bonding was for them. They've been staying together, they've been watching film together, they've been eating together, and just that bonding experience has been so critical. Justin made sure to tell me it doesn't matter which members of their team they have on their roster. Between last year and this year, what matters is what you do with the team. That coaching, that team bonding is going to be critical, and we're seeing it play out so well right now as BLQK are trying to clinch their second championship.
All right, Tyson, last but not least, you called this matchup in the finals, sir. How has it unfolded from your perspective?
I mean, has been incredible. And we joke about me being the pickleball prophet, but this is a testament to what I foresaw. Both teams, Florida Smash has J.W. Johnson, one of the best pickleball players in the world, together with Lee Whitwell, last year's MVP, and BLQK is just stacked throughout.
All right, first serve is underway, first point underway. Florida Smash coming away with the first point of the match. Maggie Raminzi back to serve for her time. Lee Whitwell with some authority out early down.
Yeah, I thought she was going to jump on that first ball. She let Maggie go take that, but then she takes the second ball, puts that away. That's exactly what we're looking for out of Whitwell for the Florida Smash. She gets going early. Could spell trouble for BLQK.
Commanding presence for Whitwell right out of the gate.
Just a little wide there from Raminzi. Great patience from BLQK. They've tended to try and speed things up a little too early, but great patience right there.
Tereshchenko back to serve for BLQK. Just shy of the net for Raminzi. We have a tie game.
And that is patent Irina Tereshchenko right there with that cut backhand. You're going to see it 1,000 times in this match. She loves that backhand. She'll hit that, cut that cross court, hit that drop into the kitchen.
Lee Whitwell tries to grab it. The firepower of Tereshchenko and Paris Todd just too hot to fend off. A couple of single greats in women's pro pickleball. They like to shake and bake and pick up the pace. That ball goes wide. Lee Whitwell once again commanding the kitchen line. Done.
Yeah, and it's again, she's creating angles off of that too. She pulled Paris Todd to the sideline, got her very wide and out of position, causing her to pop a ball up.
Maggie Raminzi back to serve. Paris Todd just too good. Todd, by the way, California-based, only started playing pickleball about 7 or 8 months ago. The former tennis professional turned full-time pickleball pro this season. She's the 9th best women's singles player in the world already in pickleball. Shows you how fast and how incredible of an athlete she is.
That's a great reach in from Maggie Raminzi, speeding that up on her backhand, forcing the action against Paris Todd.
Consistency is key on the side of Florida Smash. That's what both Whitwell and Raminzi set ahead of this match. Raminzi is ready for the speed up, but just pushes that one too far out of bounds. Tereshchenko and Todd regain the momentum.
So Rettenmeier thought that as that ball passed Tereshchenko, that it clipped her paddle or her. He was calling for it, thinking about a review.
Both teams have one challenge to use in this game to 21. We will switch sides at 11. That is a reviewable play. They shows it. Tereshchenko goes long. Florida Smash will take it.
You see something very interesting from Paris Todd. She doesn't play very conventionally up at the kitchen line. She'll typically step back about 3 feet behind the kitchen line and play from there. She can do that because of her athleticism. You watch right there, she sets up just a little deeper off that kitchen line.
And she loves this cross-court forehand roll dink. Navratil, her mixed partner, says it's what she's best at in all doubles. Light air there for Lee Whitwell. What happened?
Well, yeah, she just tries to speed the ball up at Tereshchenko. Hard part is that it's at the higher point of the net, and that's 36 inches at the edge, 34 in the middle. It's a tough spot to speed that up from. And same thing for Paris Todd. That ball trying to drop that in, high part of the net.
So Lee Whitwell recovers the serve. Tie game early here. The Florida Smash would be thrilled to get this one. Remenzi and Lee Whitwell have only won one time in this tournament format together. So looking for that synergy, just short for Remenzi. BLQK back on top by 1.
And also for Paris Todd, her last doubles match was against Althoff Merchant in the semifinals, who was also a left-hander.
Lee Whitwell with the ATP and the fist bump. The call on the floor was that it was good, or was it called out?
So call by Tereshchenko was out. Whitwell, okay. So a nice gesture right here. So Rafa Hewitt on the bench.
Tereshchenko said she's on the inside of the line and can see it clearly that it was out. This is a reviewable play, and we're looking for the verdict here. Let's have another look at this ATP. Oh, that's clear in. That is definitely in. And remember, if Florida Smash is successful in this challenge, they get to keep it for another play.
So play is reviewable. Obviously, they are going to a challenge. Florida Smash is challenging that it was in after Tereshchenko called it out. The ball right.
That first angle looks clear in to me.
This angle right here is the best one, I think. It's showing it is right on the line. This should be a quick review and overturn, which means Florida Smash would keep their challenge.
Many thanks to our C360 cameras in the house. This is the first ever overhead view we've ever been able to use in the sport of pickleball. We have a kitchen cam. You've got angles.
Tough to see there, obviously, because of Tereshchenko's paddle in the way. It's a little more clear, but I think the one that's right down the line from the other side of the net,
that is
and this
so
one
clear in.
Are clear.
What are we waiting for? Let's take a look at what is reviewable in this game of pickleball. You can review line calls, Ernie's foot faults, a ball touching a player, which Ratmeyer thought might have happened earlier in this one, a ball touching a non-permanent fixture as well. Any interference with the play on a ball or a cracked ball as well that would affect play. So there you have it. This is our Dream View camera angle showcasing Maggie Remenzi back up to serve for the Florida Smash. Paris Todd overpowers Whitwell with that lethal forehand. 24 years old. She's won 3 straight gold medals in singles. If we are to go to a dream breaker, BLQK likes their odds with Tereshchenko and Todd on their side. Tereshchenko into the net. Whitwell and Remenzi not going anywhere. Dom, what's working on their side?
Again, they're winning these firefights. Maggie Remenzi, again, just continuing to play well. As soon as we got to this tournament, unbelievably well for Maggie Remenzi.
Tereschenko speeds it up, finds the baseline. So good with the speed up.
Well, what Tereschenko does here too is she controls that ball, doesn't hit it 100%, and puts some shape on it, meaning she gets some topspin on that, so that ball drops at the baseline. Great play from Tereschenko to give them the 1-point lead.
Ooh, Lee Whitwell reaching for that one. Paris Todd getting a little bit of a break. That one looked like it was sailing wide. Todd will take back the serve. The nuance with this rally scoring is that the players stay, they choose their side and they stay there, and the serve switches according to the score. So the even side is Paris Todd, and BLQK is the first team to 11. We'll be back with more action right after this short break. Don't go anywhere. Tomorrow night at 7 Eastern, it's your one-stop shop for all the latest headlines and highlights from Beyond the Range. Don't miss Course Record with Michael Breed on CBS Sports Network. We even have some golf outside the Dreamland facilities here as Pickleball Championship Sunday rolls on inside the Dreamland facilities. It is a hot day for us here. BLQK with the early advantage, the first team to 11. Florida Smash will take the break. Cameron Irwin has more on the Florida Smash.
Hey guys, I got a chance to listen in on that timeout, and one of the conversations was about where they're putting the dink in terms of Paris Todd. Paris Todd has a beautiful forehand roll. They're looking for the left foot of Paris Todd, trying to get her to have that backhand slice dink instead of that forehand roll shot. Something to look for.
Great stuff, Cameron. Smart intel there for the Smash. What do you think about that strategy, Dom?
No, it's absolutely the right. Oh, as Whitwell goes behind the back. But you're exactly right. And Cameron, you talked about that. They picked up on that because of the fact that what happened in the match before against Althoff Merchant, left-hander. Now she's going against the left-hander Lee Whitwell. They want to get that away because her forehand roll dink is a killer. It hurt. Oh my goodness.
Lee Whitwell, the enforcer from the kitchen, 47 years old, originally from Gibraltar, based out of Orlando, Florida, doing what she does best, painting the sidelines with that wicked forehand.
But yeah, that forehand dink from Paris Todd is lethal. It hurt Althoff Merchant in the last match. They want to avoid that against Lee Whitwell in this match.
Lee Whitwell was the MVP last season. She goes into the net that time. BLQK heating up, finding a 3-point gap. Irina Tereschenko takes the serve back. Raminzi with the angle, backside on Tereschenko. How'd she pull this one off, Dom?
Again, she insides out twice with the forehand. She didn't get it as far to the sideline as she wanted the first time. Can't do it the first time, do it again.
Paris Todd into the net. Florida Smash takes the point and the serve.
Well, again, you're looking for BLQK to speed the ball up. Biggest thing that Florida Smash is doing is keeping this ball nice and low in the kitchen, not allowing those attackable moments. Maggie Ramenzi just continuing to win these firefights up at the kitchen line.
Raminzi only trains about an hour a week, she tells me, because of her full-time job and where she's based. Not a ton of pickleball talent yet. It's incredible that she's made it to this stage. BLQK takes over the lead.
So Ramenzi gets handcuffed because Whitwell looked like she was going to come over and poach that ball in front of her. She doesn't. And then the unforced error from Ramenzi.
What a grab from Tereschenko. Oh, just wide for Lee Whitwell. Just out of the reach. Terashenko back to serve for BLQK. A nice bounce off the net. Not if you're Florida Smash, but Paris Todd will take the break. And they start to pull away. Where are they finding rhythm on the side of BLQK?
Well, again, an unforced error on the overhead from Whitwell. Then a little luck off the tape right there. Ball just bouncing their way right now. 3-point lead. There's that carved backhand from Terashenko.
Terashenko, once again, dominant at the kitchen line, setting the tone and the pace.
And I talked to Terashenko after their last match. And after that last match, she struggled in women's doubles. And now, yeah, go ahead.
Timeout is called on the floor. BLQK with the 4-point lead as we welcome back our 5-man crew to the scene, starting with the Pickleball Prophet, co-host of the Pickleball Pod and 4-time Survivor contestant, Tyson Apostle. What is your overall impression of the match so far that you predicted to be in the final?
I mean, they've both been going blow for blow, and until this recent run by BLQK, it seemed like they were just going to keep doing that, and we're going to get an exciting match. Hopefully they can, Florida Smash can get back on track, get back into this thing. I know Lee took a spill earlier in the day and she has her ankle taped up. It doesn't seem to be affecting her now, but down the line, it could.
Very good point, that is true. And Lauren, on the side of BLQK, you had some interesting insight there as well.
So every team needs a player like Paris Todd. As you mentioned, she's been playing professional tennis since she was 14. She is used to these high pressure situations. A fellow pro called her a cold-blooded assassin. She doesn't get tight. She plays every game like she's there to win, and she's doing that right now.
All right, we'll check in with Cameron in just a moment. We return to championship action, and BLQK appears to be running away with this one. Cameron, what are you hearing on Florida Smash's side to come back into this match?
Yeah, let's talk a little bit about margin for error, right? Because they are aiming for that left foot of Paris Todd, but they have to stay away from that middle dink. That's the conversation, and it is a small margin to be able to get it to that left foot without getting Irina involved with her forehand dink in the middle. Something to watch, y'all.
So true. Margin of error at this level is slim to none. Maggie Raminzi finding life, though. Never say never with this rally scoring, Dom.
Yeah, absolutely. And again, got to get on the roll here. They're at 18, 3 points away. But again, talking with Terashenko in between the semifinal and this final, talked about how she struggled in women's doubles and then picked it up in mixed doubles. Have to have a short-term memory in this game, especially when you're playing in this rally scoring setting.
That ball wide, Florida Smash closing the gap to 3. Raminzi back to serve. Raminzi goes high. Paris Todd closes the door shut with a fist pump. Let's go. What did you see, Doug?
Watch this overhead. Wow, that is with authority from Paris Todd. Don't know what Raminzi was trying there. I think she was attempting a lob. It's going to be so hard to lob Paris Todd because of the position that she's in a couple feet off the kitchen line.
And back into the net for Todd. So Florida Smash hanging right in this thing. Lee Whitwell will take the serve back. She's checking the ball. Let's bring that conversation to the temperature. Sometimes that can affect the ball. What's a player's perspective on that, Tom?
The hotter it gets out here, the softer a ball gets. Doesn't matter what ball you're using. The ball's going to get softer in the heat, which is going to slow play down just a little bit, especially at this level, at the pro level. They can notice that, and that's what will happen when it's very humid, very hot out here. Almost 100 degrees here in Austin, Texas today.
Yeah, 7:40 p.m. and 92 degrees. Game point goes to the side of BLQK. And remember, this is a win by 2 situation, and BLQK now must win on their serve. So back to traditional scoring on their side. Paris Todd will have the game on her paddle. Tereshchenko wasn't going to let this one get away from her. She closes the door, seals the deal. Team BLQK on top in the series, 1-0. What did you like the most about Todd and Tereshchenko's performance, Dom?
Paris Todd. I mean, she is stepping up right now, playing absolutely incredible. Handled her side. Started off a little slow, but picked it up, handled everything that was brought at her, and brought the power, exactly what BLQK wanted to do, and that was their game plan, executed to perfection, 1-0.
Two prolific pro women's singles players coming together as a team. Lauren McLaughlin is courtside with Irina Tereshchenko and Paris Todd. Lauren.
All right, ladies, you're up 1-0. It's got to be feeling pretty great here as we're getting this final started. Irina, you said you are the self-proclaimed spiritual leader of this team. How does that play into your team camaraderie, pumping each other up into this final?
Well, you heard our cheering section. They talked about the system, love for the pickle, so I think everything is working well. Let's go, team.
Paris, you are no stranger to high-pressure situations just like this. How are you handling this huge, large stage here on the pickleball scene?
It's honestly so fun compared to most tournaments that we get to play, so especially being on CBS. Such an honor, especially to play next to the GOAT, Irina, over here, and my whole team. We've just been having a blast all weekend, and we're on our way. Let's go.
All right, Team BLQK, 1 in the books, 3 possibly left to go. We'll see how they do. Back to you guys.
Lauren, thanks so much. Time now for our Franklin Kitchen Cam point of the game. It was game point on the side of BLQK. They like to shake and bake. They speed things up. Paris Todd starts it. Irina Tereshchenko, who she calls the GOAT, finishes it. And that is why they earned that point of the game. We have plenty more action coming your way after this. It's men's doubles. You don't want to go anywhere. The #1 overall pick is on display. The #1 talent in singles is on display. We'll be right back. Back on championship court for our 4-game series between BLQK and Florida Smash in the finals. $100,000 on the line, and the defending champs are one step closer to that prize money with a huge women's doubles victory over the Florida Smash. Speaking of talented women, Tuesday night at 8 Eastern, CBS Sports Network brings you back-to-back WNBA tip-offs as the Liberty host the Minnesota Lynx, followed by a must-see battle of the guards as rookie Ryan Howard and the Dream take on the all-star vet Sue Bird and the Seattle Storm. It's action you don't want to miss. We turn our attention to the men's doubles matchup now. It's Zane Navratil, his partner Rafa Hewitt, taking on the #1 overall selection for the men's, J.W. Johnson, and his partner Travis Rettenmeyer, the 24th and final pick in this draft. On display, 2 of the best pickleball players in the world, in J.W. Johnson and Zane Navratil in singles, 1 and 2, in fact. J.W. Johnson stealing the show in most categories. He takes back the serve, 19 years old. And on the other side, Navratil's partner, Rafa Hewitt, might be the hottest player on the tour this weekend.
No, absolutely, and that's what we pointed out before we started, and how hot he has been. Absolutely incredible, feeding off the energy. Don't like that play, bringing him in. That works out for Rettenmeyer, but when you have a point where you're up at the kitchen line, your opponents are back at the baseline, it's about a 70-30% your advantage when they're back. You drop that in and you allow Hewitt and Navratil to come in, you allow a 50-50 point from there. You better be sure if you're going to drop that.
Navratil all over the read, slams home the Ernie.
What a great read from Zane Navratil as he backhands this Ernie, slaps it cross court.
Navratil told me the strategy against J.W. Johnson is to keep it away from J.W. Johnson, so expect Rettenmeyer to take a hefty load here. Rafa Hewitt heating up early in this men's doubles matchup.
Look for J.W. Johnson to take that first ball next time. They went to the backhand speed up to Rettenmeyer. J.W. Johnson, if he sees that one more time, he's going to step in with his forehand and take that.
BLQK heating up. How did the Florida Smash stop it?
They got to slow this ball down. Again, Hewitt and Navratil been playing like this all weekend. High energy, a lot of pace. That's it right there, and that's exactly what Rettenmeyer and Johnson need to do. Slow down the pace, not allow any balls to be attacked there for Navratil and Hewitt.
J.W. Johnson back to serve, the 19-year-old sensation. One of the best talents in the world in the sport of pickleball. J.W. rips it, goes high on the body against his doubles partner in usual tournament format, Zane Navratil.
So the ball that Navratil hit, he was going at the body of Johnson. Johnson turns to get out of the way of it and then comes back and says, Zane, if you're going to do that to me, I'm coming right back at you, buddy.
Travis Rettenmeyer back to serve, the 38-year-old based out of St. Petersburg, Florida. He's been playing for 7 months. Former prolific tennis professional. Worked his way up to 57 in the world in men's doubles on the tennis side. That ball called wide. Florida Smash finding some momentum, taking their first lead of the game.
Yep, and it started with a J.W. Johnson ball off the body of Zane Navratil.
Into the net for Rettenmeyer. He's seeing a majority of these balls here, and Rafa Hewitt will take back the serve. Interesting story for him. He used to work 80 hours per week on his family's ranch and winery in Idaho before picking up pickleball. Trained in these after hours and decided to do it full time. Here he is on the Pro Tour. Florida Smash, though, looking to end his dreams here tonight in Dreamland. J.W. Johnson slid over for the attack, just catches the high take.
And Rettenmeyer telling him, hey, that's a good shot, and it is. It's a good read from Johnson getting over and trying to take that.
Navratil has a nasty serve, tough to see on camera, but lots of spin here. J.W. Johnson punches the ATP home.
It's one thing to try and keep J.W. Johnson honest, and I appreciate that from Navratil and Hewitt. The issue is going to him too much. Talking with players in between these matches, you have to limit the touches of J.W. Johnson. He is one of maybe 2 players in the world that you have to do that against.
Rafa Hewitt speeding things up down the middle successfully, and that backhand serve is an interesting one, Dom.
Yeah, he's just trying to get some mojo on that ball and cause a short return. He's not trying to fool anybody with it, because he's not hiding it. He's just trying to put a little something on it and cause some issues on the return. Nice digs from Rettenmeyer to work his way back up to the kitchen.
That ball sails long. Rettenmeyer engaged, locked in, and his defense contributed to the winning of that point.
Yeah, absolutely. And what you're seeing too out of Rettenmeyer is a lot of fake Ernies here. He's looking for the Ernie, but the issue is you have J.W. Johnson on the other side. He can play the whole court. So Rettenmeyer's free to do what he wants over there on the right side.
Reminder, we will switch ends at 11. Rafa Hewitt sends that one into the net. Florida smash on the brink of that 11-point break. Travis Rettenmeyer back to serve. He's been training for 7 months. And they will surrender the serve and the point back over to BLQK. Zane Navratil and his master serve. Rafa Hewitt rips it. Travis Rettenmeyer handles it. Much more action coming your way after this short break. Do not go anywhere. Back on championship court, we touched on it earlier. Travis Rettenmeyer played on the ATP Tour, primarily in doubles, reaching number 57 in the world. Check out this textbook volley. We know why tennis players have so much success in this sport. Look at Rettenmeyer, just training himself up 7 months as a pro pickleball player. He credits Graham D'Amico, his co-owner of the team, for getting him started. And he also wanted me to mention that he takes his daughter, Rowan, 3 years old, to the park often to start training her up in the field of pickleball. Proud father, Rettenmeyer. And so far, so good in his pro pickleball career, I'd say. What a grab! Oh! Almost alive. J.W. Johnson nearly gets that point. Navratil just too powerful on the overhead.
What a track down by Rettenmeyer right here. Showing why he's here playing. Gets that ball back. Johnson all over this overhead to get it back, just doesn't get it up enough over the net.
Silence erupts into cheers on championship court. J.W. Johnson and a finger wag from Travis Rettenmeyer.
That's
sending the signal.
That's one of the best forehands in the game. You cannot go there. I like Rafa Hewitt trying to change something up there, but not to J.W. Johnson's forehand. You can speed that up at his backhand, go flat down the line.
And that was textbook for Navratil with the double-handed, backhanded rip. What'd you see here, Dom?
Yeah, Navratil short and sweet on the two-handed backhand, hitting that clean winner.
J.W. Johnson, 19 years old, putting on a clinic in men's doubles. And into the net. He can't be perfect, guys, but he's trying his best. Earlier, just a moment ago, Lauren McLaughlin was listening in on the huddle for BLQK. What'd you hear, Lauren?
Paris Tad told me essentially, Dom, exactly what you said. There was one thing they needed to change: keep the ball away from J.W. Johnson. It's as simple as that, and we're seeing exactly why that's the case.
And how can you really do that when he's all over the place? J.W. Johnson. For more on the Florida Smash Huddle, we check in with Cameron Irwin.
Yeah, you guys mentioned earlier on the activity in terms of looking for the Ernie. And that was actually a point Travis Rettenmeyer mentioned to me before. He said, because I've got JW on my side, I have the ability, as you see that epic snag from JW Johnson.
The kid doesn't quit. He gets everything. He finds the corner here. Lee Whitwell, the third man on the court. She is thrilled for her teammate, JW Johnson. What just happened?
Unbelievable. I mean, J.W. Johnson's all over the court, just like Cameron was saying. He's all over the place, and it leaves Rettenmeyer the freedom to do what he wants.
goes long. And Tyson Apostle, give us your overall thoughts on the sentiment from the crowd. Man amongst the people.
Yeah.
What's it feeling like?
I mean,
in
I'm
here?
right here in the middle of the crowd, and every single rally, people are holding their breath until it is done, and they let out a sigh of excitement or relief, depending on which team they're cheering for. And there it is again. You can hear it.
The fans on their feet for J.W. Johnson. Cameron had a finishing thought on the Florida Smash. What else, Cam?
Yeah, I'm just going to say, along with when he's being most active looking for that Ernie, a lot of times he's working with a middle dink. So he's not going as aggressively cross court, but watch for the middle dink and then the Ernie.
Okay, lots to look out for on the side of the Florida Smash, looking to even out the series. Rettenmeyer finds the baseline. It's a battle won by the Florida Smash. Rettenmeyer's reaction says it all.
He is absolutely fired up. He's playing with house money right now. The 24th pick in men's doubles is playing outside of his mind right now, and I'm absolutely loving it. He's feeding off his partner, J.W. Johnson.
My goodness, Florida Smash, the Cinderella story continues. Helps when you have the #1 overall selection for the men's in J.W. Johnson. But Travis Rettenmeyer is having himself a series. He's hanging right in with these guys. He knows that majority of the balls are going to try to go to him. So let's go back to the knockaround instant replay point featuring who else but J.W. Johnson. This point has stolen the show so far, Dom. What did you see from the young J.W. Johnson and the way he was able to hang in?
I mean, the hands. This kid's hands are ridiculous. Just seeing the court, what happened was Navratil went for an Ernie. He sees a vacated area. Rafa Hewitt not able to come over and close in time. He just paints the line. Point. Florida Smash.
So J.W. Johnson's partner, Travis Rettenmeyer, is 38 years old, recently turned pickleball pro, right? He's taking all of his advice from J.W. Johnson. Said he's learned so much in this tournament already, being molded by a guy that's over 10 years younger than he is. That ball sails long. Florida Smash running away with this one.
Yeah, they need this. Again, BLQK takes women's doubles. Florida Smash needs the answer here. So hard if you go down 2-0. They are in the lead.
Navratil told me before this, they have yet to go to a Dream Breaker format, which would play well into the hands of all the single talent they have on their side for BLQK. And they're hanging right into this one.
Yeah, you're right. BLQK is a stacked singles team with all 4 players finding success at the singles game.
J.W. Johnson with the SWAT team on the backhand and the head nod of reassurance. Zero reaction from an emotional standpoint.
He's got a little swagger going on. I think he's feeding off of Rettenmeyer right now. I like seeing it out of J.W. Johnson.
J.W. Johnson speeds it up, and Zane Navratil bites on it. And guess what? It's game point for the Florida Smash, who desperately need this win to even out the series in any hopes to win that $100,000 prize money at the end of this one. Record-setting purse money. Navratil finishes on the Ernie. He's fired up.
I mean, what a move there from Navratil on a big point. Can't give that one up because or else it's the game. And he steps over and gets a beautiful backhanded Ernie here.
Navratil back to serve in front of a full house here inside the Dreamland facilities. J.W. Johnson takes no time in reacting to this one. Explain the degree of difficulty on reacting to this kind of play.
Well, I mean, J.W. Johnson hits such a hard ball. He lights up Rafa Hewitt off his left knee.
they find an answer on J.W. Johnson.
Well, I was talking with Eric Lang and Pablo Tellez in between these semifinals and this final, and they played J.W. Johnson and Travis Rettenmeyer and got beat. Eric Lang saying he's never seen a person do what J.W. Johnson can do with a ball.
Travis Rettenmeyer down the middle, so game point returns to their side. Remember, they have to win on their serve. Rally scoring stops at 20. Rettenmeyer with the game on his paddle, the chance to even out the series.
That's a great dink cross court from Rafa Hewitt. He puts that right at the right toe of Travis Rettenmeyer, causes an issue right there. Love the spot, love the purpose dink.
BLQK right in it. This is the interesting part of the rally scoring. Once you get to 20, the other team can fight back. J.W. Johnson dominating the kitchen line. Zane Navratil finds the baseline, splits Johnson and Rettenmeyer. Don't look now, but here comes BLQK, Dom.
Nice little pull here from Zane Navratil. That's a rarity to beat J.W. Johnson to his forehand side.
BLQK lighting things up with their firepower at the kitchen line. Their bench on their feet. Their owner, Justin Watson, on his feet. When do we call a timeout if you're Florida Smash?
Now.
Doesn't look like they're going to take your advice. Navratil back to serve. Zane Navratil. They go 3 unanswered points, inching their way to 20.
And no timeout still. I'm looking at a dejected Rettenmeyer and Johnson right now.
Or are they confident they can get out of this one? My goodness.
Wow.
That is 4 unanswered points. Still no timeout. BLQK suddenly changed the narrative here. A must-win situation for the Florida Smash.
This is unbelievable. I can't believe that J.W. Johnson didn't put one of those balls away. Hewitt dug out the Ernie. That kept him in it, and it's game point.
Celebration unfolds on the court. Almost in disbelief, they came back from 2016 to win this game against the Florida Smash. That is a deflating loss for the Florida Smash.
I'm as shocked as anybody. Rettenmeyer and Johnson had every ounce of momentum in their corner and just couldn't get that last point. That is the difference with the rally scoring in this format. allowed Navratil and Hewitt to get back in it.
Zane Navratil was locked in from point number 1. He and his partner Rafa Hewitt join Lauren McLaughlin courtside. Lauren.
I'm about as speechless as it gets right now. Things were looking dire there for you guys for a minute. How did you hang in there and get this done?
System.
Anything to add?
Stick to that system, baby. Winner's gonna win.
We got Coach Ryan Sherry just screaming system. He's getting paid every time he says the word system, and it's working.
You guys are 2-0 now. You're 1 game away from the championship, $100,000.
1 point at a time is all we gotta say.
1 point at a time.
Stick to the system and we got this.
All right, BLQK, they are fired up here. 1 game is all that separates them. Back to you guys in the booth.
Yeah, so this sets up for a must-win situation for Florida Smash to win both mixed doubles matchups against BLQK. How do you like their odds now, trailing by 2 in this series so far, Dom?
Do you know how loose BLQK can play right here? They have 2 mixed doubles matches. If for some odd reason they lose both of those, they're the best singles team for a Dream Breaker on paper in this tournament. So BLQK has nothing to lose at this moment. They're going to play free and easy in these mixed doubles matches. That's trouble for Florida Smash.
Florida Smash gets to, well, they have to show their hands first in terms of who they're putting out first. It looks like they're going to go with their number 1 team, Lee Whitwell and JW Johnson, right? That's your only option if you're the Florida Smash.
You have to go with your ace team right here, because if you don't get this win, it's all over. So you have to win here.
Win or go home, $100,000 on the line here inside Dreamland. We'll be back with more action in this first of 2 mixed doubles matchups coming your way after this short break. Stick around. We're back on championship court. BLQK just turned the tables suddenly in that men's doubles matchup to earn the 2-0 edge over the Florida Smash against the number 1 overall pick, JW Johnson, and his partner Travis Rettenmeyer. The reaction says it all. So that sets up for a very interesting mixed doubles format as we check in with MLP Commissioner Brooks Wiley for exactly who is going to be playing in these mixed doubles matchups.
I have with me Ray J. Murphy. Everybody, can I get your attention? Richie, can I get your attention? I have Ray J. Murphy from Pro XR Pickleball. They're the official paddle sponsor of Major League Pickleball. Ray J is the director of paddle sports at Pro XR Pickleball. We are going to give away the Sportsmanship Award.
Thank you, everyone, for coming out tonight this entire week. Cannot thank Steve and the entire group here at MLP for welcoming us into their circle for the next 2 years. And on behalf of Pro XR, we are really, we gave an Unsung Hero Award earlier. We'd love to give a Sportsmanship Award now each year. For a player this year, it's easy for us this time because in triumph and in defeat, this player showed that he just runs like crazy. He's an incredible shot maker, and last night, I'm serious, when he hit his running between the leg shot to keep his team alive in the second doubles match, thought the ceiling was gonna come down, but he fights hard, and he's a real good competitor, and he's really climbing the ranks here in pickleball. And we'd like to give our Sportsmanship Award here to Travis Rittenauer.
Congratulations, Travis Rettenmeyer, the Pro XR Sportsmanship Award.
And in Travis's name, Pro XR will be donating $500 to his favorite charity.
Thanks, you. We're going to take one more short commercial break, and we'll be back with the mixed doubles declaration.
That is some great stuff. Congratulations, Travis Rettenmeyer, on the award, and much more to come. The ultimate cliffhanger. We've been promising it, but I promise after this break, we will know who we're playing in this mixed doubles matchup.
The 2022 Major League Pickleball Dreamland Finals on CBS Sports Network is sponsored by Franklin, by Knockaround, and by Pro XR.
We are back on Championship Court inside the beautiful Dreamland facilities here in Dripping Springs, Texas. It is still in the 90s, and it is just past 8 o'clock. We are awaiting the declaration of the mixed doubles matchups. Brooks Wiley, the Major League Pickleball commissioner, has those.
All right, everybody, BLQK leads 2-0. This is time for mixed doubles number 1. BLQK was the home team, so they get to choose second. Florida Smash, who is your mixed doubles team? Lee Whitwell and JW Johnson. BLQK, who are you putting out on the court? Rafa Hewitt and Irina Tereshchenko. Give it up for the players. Let's go. Major League Pickleball 2022.
All right, there you have it. The #1 team on the Florida Smash, JW Johnson, Lee Whitwell. This is their only hope, Dom, to come back alive in this series. They have to win this in order to have a chance at that $100,000 purse.
It's win or go home right now.
Sean McMahon and Dominic Catalano in the booth with you. 3 sideline reporters in action as well. Lee Whitwell starts us off with some finesse down the middle.
Wide shot by Lee Whitwell right down the middle, splitting the difference between Hewitt and Tereshchenko.
Lee Whitwell did the best she could, fending off the pace of Rafa Hewitt, but he's heating up.
And that's exactly what they're going to look to do right now. They're going to look to light up Lee Whitwell as much as possible. Nothing personal, just business here. But Lee's going to block more than she's going to counter. And if that's going to happen, Hewitt and Tereshchenko are going to look to attack.
JW Johnson just too good around the post.
Beautiful shot. Again, Tereshchenko trying to keep him honest there. You don't need to keep him that honest and go that sharp of an angle. He's just too good.
Whitwell back to serve. Florida Smash desperately need a win to get back into the series. So far with a 2-point cushion on their side.
Florida Smash looking good here early.
BLQK recovers the serve. Rafa Hewitt, one of the unsung heroes of this team. Just shy of going over the net, Irina Tereshchenko gives it back to the Florida Smash.
They can't have that right there, unfortunately, for Tereshchenko off the tape. Need to capitalize as much as possible. There's the firefight with Lee Whitwell from Tereshchenko coming out on top again.
Tereshchenko played #1 at Texas Tech for women's tennis. She was now top 4 in the world in women's singles in pro pickleball. Told us earlier she just kind of fell into the sport of pickleball. She was obviously a proficient tennis player, and then pickleball great Chris Miller said, you got to start playing in some tournaments. She's like, what pickleball? She said she hated it. And she played in a tournament. Women's doubles was a disaster, she said, but she ended up winning singles so she could pay Chris Miller back. And that's the history on Tereshchenko's entrance to pickleball in 2013. As BLQK looks to tie things up here with Rafa Hewitt. Tie game.
Yeah, nothing Whitwell can do right there off the tape. So hard to change your thought process that quick. You're thinking that ball's coming hard and all of a sudden soft, like a changeup in baseball.
And BLQK on top for the first time in this game. Whitwell staring down J.W. Johnson.
Well, they finally get him completely extended where he can't get a ball. That's tough to do right there.
Terashenko with the serve. And Florida Smash desperately needed to stop the momentum. They do there. Lee Whitwell will take back the serve. Rafa Hewitt packs a powerful punch with that forehand.
And that's the combo they're looking for. They're looking for Whitwell to block and just get that pop up. They can clean up, put that ball away.
Lee Whitwell strategic with her placement there.
That's tough. I thought Terashenko would take that ball. She did and left it for Hewitt. A little miscommunication in the middle.
That ball sails long. Florida Smash ties it up.
Just when it seems like BLQK could run away here, and J.W. Johnson just answers every single time.
Want hands on both sides. Terashenko sends it long. Lee Whitwell was just hanging into the firefight. J.W. Johnson gets some air, sends that one home with a little see you later. Thank you for coming. 19 years old, sensational talent in the sport. Not much he can't get to on the pickleball court. Lee Whitwell punches the backhand volley home, and the Florida Smash are the first to 11, so that means we are taking a quick timeout as well. We'll be back with the rest of this match. Back on championship court here inside the Dreamland facilities, the Florida Smash hanging on for their championship lives, trailing 2-0 amidst this mixed doubles matchup. Michelle McMahon, Dominic Catalano, and our 3 sideline reporters here today. Cameron Irwin, starting with you. What are you hearing in the Florida Smash's huddle right now? Trailing by 2 games, just fighting for their lives right now.
Yeah, you know, it's funny, in pickleball and in life, they say patience is a virtue. However, on the side of the Florida Smash right now, what they're liking is the fact that they're speeding the ball up first. A lot of times you'll see teams look to counter, but this team, they're looking to be the aggressor right now.
And how about for BLQK, sitting pretty, Lauren?
So Zane Navratil took over that timeout huddle, and he told Irina and Rafa, you've kept JW honest, you've gone behind him, now is the time to target Lee Whitwell. Rafa time. We'll see them get really aggressive going at Lee Whitwell, I think, here to try and close this out.
Man of the people, Tyson, what's your overall impression? Is there a comeback possible for the Florida Smash?
I mean, there is. Early in this game, we saw BLQK get really aggressive. They had nothing to lose. They're up 2-0, and Florida Smash was a little bit tentative and hesitant and didn't want to make mistakes. They found their rhythm, and anything's possible. The people here want more pickleball. So if Florida Smash can pull this out and play another game, that's what we love.
Yeah, we're looking for the Dreambreaker singles format here to close out a 5th. Hopefully, we can get it done. Selfishly speaking, BLQK is just looking to seal the deal and close out with a hefty purse. Lee Whitwell has something to say about that. She's not giving up on her team.
Start feeling it right here. And Lee Whitwell, what she's done different now, she's starting to counter. She's stopping just the blocking aspect of it. Now she's countering, and she's done that twice now in the last 3 points.
J.W. Johnson with the serve. Somehow ball rolled out of the court. So a redo is called. Somebody's got Butterfingers down on the sideline there. We will redo that point. JW Johnson repeats the serve. Oh, that's unfortunate if you're Florida Smash. Tough break for them. BLQK will take it and run with it. Irina Tereshchenko back to serve. The 11th overall pick in the snake draft format. These two teams fended off 10 others to make it to this point. It wasn't an easy road on both sides. Rafa Hewitt sends that one into the net. The 35-year-old based out of Auburn, Alabama. Moved to Alabama in June of 2021 to take the job as the pickleball director at Moore's Mill Club. Wanted to make sure his community was involved in the broadcast here. Lee Whitwell with the lob serve. Just short for JW Johnson. BLQK has had a way with their comebacks so far in this match, Dom.
Yeah, I like Florida Smash's intensity right now. Got to get Whitwell back involved.
What a play from Lee Whitwell. Backs away with the stare down against Irina Tereshchenko. All smiles on both sides.
Whitwell gives a little finger wag here. A fun one, though, as Tereshchenko laughs at her.
Lee Whitwell spends a lot of time here in Dripping Springs. She helps with Pickleball Night in America on Tuesday nights. Otherwise based in the Villages in Orlando, Florida. Such a well-spirited player. 47 years old, hangs with the best of them. Of Lee Whitwell. Oh no, not the one she wanted to miss. BLQK climbs within 4.
Well, that's Rafa Hewitt being active all over the court, taking up about 75% of the court right there.
JW Johnson losing often.
Wow, I mean, you win a hands battle like that against JW Johnson, better save that to your highlight reel.
Lee Whitwell said, don't you pick on my partner, I'll come at you.
And she does with the backhand attack right at the body of Rafa Hewitt. And what BLQK cannot do here is keep trading side outs, because in the rally scoring format, nothing will change. You're staying with that same deficit.
Florida Smash has to win this game to stay alive in the series. Their best mixed doubles team on the floor now. Oh, JW Johnson, Irina Tereshchenko, what a grab. Oh my goodness, twice.
You okay, you okay over there?
No.
You're jumping around.
You never know when these points are going to end.
But yes, what a great get from Johnson, but an even better get from Tereshchenko.
Lee Whitwell with the backhand snipe. And we have a timeout called on the floor. This game is interesting for many reasons.
Yeah,
because lots of money on the line.
Absolutely, a 5-point lead for Florida Smash, sitting comfortable here, looking to force this 4th game.
All right, weekdays at 3 p.m. Eastern, join one of your favorite dynamic duos as they dig into the hottest sports topics fresh off the press. Watch Maggie and Perloff right here on CBS Sports Network. But for now, it's Championship Sunday for Major League Pickleball. JW Johnson on the top left side of your screen for Dream View overhead cam view. He's trying to bring this victory home for the Florida Smash. The Cinderella story looking to continue that. He does with the punch down the middle.
Just like in men's doubles when Rettenmeyer's going for that Ernie He knows he has J.W. Johnson to cover him. Whitwell, the same thing. When she goes for that Ernie, she's so comfortable knowing that her partner's back there to pick her up.
Florida Smash 3 points away from closing in on a victory. Oh my goodness, J.W. Johnson. This guy gets everything. Oh my gosh, Rob Hewitt. Lee Whitwell is about to run into the stands again. She does. Rob Cassidy on his feet in the crowd. Also a pro on this tour, in this tournament. J.W. Johnson is insane. This kid is insane. He gets everything.
The stuff he gets, but what an angle there from Rafa Hewitt to put that ball away. Great job by Hewitt. See if they can get a few together here.
Lee Whitwell closes down on any hope BLQK had at that point.
Again, it's the you cannot trade side outs. Again, BLQK cannot afford to do that right now because of the format.
Florida Smash 2 points away from a win. Oh, Rafa Hewitt. Just too easy for him with that dangling ball in front of him.
Yeah, that's an easy put away for Rafa Hewitt. Good setup there. Again, see where he's at? He's on Irina Tereshchenko's side of the court.
Irina Tereshchenko jams up Lee Whitwell. And never say never to BLQK. We saw what the men's doubles team did to J.W. Johnson and Travis Rettenmeyer, completing a near impossible comeback to win. One of the exciting parts of this rally scoring format. Tereshchenko goes for the speed up. What did you think about that choice?
It's not a bad speed up. Unfortunately, though, if you get that over, it's right at J.W. Johnson's forehand. He was sitting all over it.
So game points on the paddle of Lee Whitwell and J.W. Johnson. It's a long road ahead. But if they win, they push one more mixed doubles match, giving Rettenmeyer and Raminzi a chance against Navratil and Paris Todd. What an angle from Rafa Hewitt. How did he hit that?
Well, first and foremost, J.W. Johnson got cross-footed here. He did not expect this ball going cross-court here from Hewitt.
Just a quick flick of the wrist, making it look easy. Former college tennis player, obviously has the angles and the power, and Rafa Hewitt was a part of that comeback against J.W. Johnson and Travis Rettenmeyer. Rafa Hewitt's not going anywhere. He and Zane Navratil came back from the same score to beat Florida Smash in men's doubles. No dice on that shot. So Florida Smash with another chance to win it here. Win by 2, must win on your serve. Lee Whitwell takes it back. Rafa Hewitt, he's the hero often in these comeback specials. He's cooking up another one here on championship court.
I mean, it's just crazy to think with Florida Smash, as soon as they're getting to 19-20, they've just tightened up in the last 2 matches. It's crazy to see.
He's everywhere.
I cannot believe this right now. It's deja vu from men's doubles. 2015 lead.
What is running through the mind of J.W. Johnson in this moment? The ghost of Rafa Hewitt coming to haunt him. Oh boy, you almost have to seal it here, or you got to think this is anyone's game. Florida Smash needs a win to push a 4th game of mixed doubles in this series. $100,000 on the line for the winner. Whitwell back to serve. Rafa Hewitt once again. A brick wall that cannot be stopped. Have to keep the ball away from him right now, Dom.
Absolutely. Got to go to Tereshchenko a little bit. Whitwell's blocking that back to him because he's in transition area. Whitwell's already, or Tereshchenko's already up at the kitchen line.
J.W. Johnson, as clutch as they come. A sigh of relief on the side of the Florida Smash. Lee Whitwell once again takes the ball back. Now this time they have to earn 2. Both on their serve. We're back to traditional scoring on both sides. Oh boy. Snipe from J.W. Johnson. Just a quick flick of the wrist on the backhand.
Just too good. I mean, a short, sweet, quick flick of the wrist here. Like it was nothing down the middle.
His contact like none other in the sport. He's in a class of his own. J.W. Johnson back to serve. Oh no, and he misses the 3rd shot drop.
I'm watching Pablo Tellez and Eric Lang, who played J.W. Johnson earlier today, and they're up there doing the same thing. You watching his hands? They're so quick.
Rafa Hewitt goes for the power, comes up short. Game point returns to the side of the Florida Smash. It's as dramatic as it gets. J.W. Johnson back to serve. Oh boy. Hewitt answering every pop-up. What went wrong for the Florida Smash?
Started off with a high 3rd from Lee Whitwell. When you get a high 3rd like that, it's going to put you on your heels. That's exactly what that did. Hewitt able to capitalize, put that ball away.
Challenge on the court on the side of BLQK. He was adamant that Lee Whitwell's foot stepped on the line. Let's have another look at this one, Dom. What do we see here? This is a huge momentum swinging point. Oh no, she was clear.
It's gonna be, nope.
Oh no,
not
she
clear.
was not.
Not
he
clear.
was right. She was right on the kitchen line.
Right foot. No, right foot, right there.
Right there
Yep.
on the, yeah.
Yeah, if she could have gotten that right foot down soon as before she made contact, she'd have been fine.
Oh, that's a tough break.
But she doesn't get this right foot down. Nope, that right foot's in the air. No good.
Oh boy, plot thickening on championship court. Point will be rewarded over to the side of BLQK, and they get their challenge back too, by the way, thanks to our referee staff. Lead referee Jim Ryan, second referee Bob Swisshelm for the observation of that one, and our incredible camera crews behind the scenes gathering every single angle on the floor. Foot fault is the ruling, and guess what? BLQK right back at it. It's 21-21 since they served that last point. So it's another tie game. Doesn't get any more exciting than this, Dom.
No, it doesn't. And what a good call there from Hewitt from the challenge.
There she goes.
Hewitt.
She says, try me one more time.
Hewitt was
I'll clean it up.
staring, yeah.
I'll clean it up. and I'm going to do the same exact play and get the ball back.
Rettenmeyer.
They're going to challenge again for the heck of it. BLQK calls another challenge on the floor since they were successful in doing so. This is their final challenge they can use on the game, by the way. Since they got it back by successfully overturning the call the first time, they got that challenge back. This is the final challenge they'll be able to use. Oh, she's clean.
Well, from there, we got to see where the takeoff was. I want to see where her fit is when she's outside of the kitchen. Yep. Clean. Clean there.
Diligent with her twinkle toes across the line. Lee Whitwell, 47 years old, feisty as they come, the truest of competitors.
Oh, and she used the edge guard to hit that winner.
Okay, J.W. Johnson brings back the serve. Now they need two. They can only earn points from here on out on their serve. J.W. Johnson loads up. Oh, huge point for Florida Smash. The crowd goes wild. The only event in pickleball where all pros who have played in the event are in the crowd cheering for their respective friends and family across the pickleball landscape. Lee Whitwell has game point. Oh, Hewitt just too strong.
He's
making some eye contact with Lee Whitwell.
He's playing absolutely incredible right here, and he's putting so much pressure on Whitwell to be perfect.
So Tereshchenko takes back the serve on her side. An imperative hold for Florida Smash if they can pull it off. Firefight at the net, Lee Whitwell. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh, a passing shot for Irina Tereshchenko.
I mean, talk about high-level pickleball right here. J.W. Johnson's playing singles there for a second and just gets burnt backside. Unfortunately, Whitwell does not get back in.
Tereshchenko, one of the greatest in the game. That's why. Oh boy. Game and match point on the line for BLQK. Could they end it here?
$100,000 on this serve right here from Tereshchenko.
Oh, Lee Whitwell holds on. A little bit of pressure, no problem.
No pressure here.
Florida Smash really has nothing to lose at this point. It's now or never. Lee Whitwell back to serve. Oh, she catches Rafa Hewitt on the backhand dink. He applauds her shot. Lee Whitwell ties things up. J.W. Johnson back to serve. Tereshchenko jams her up. Whitwell on that backhand punch. Rafa Hewitt and Tereshchenko recover the serve.
This will be one of the highest scoring matches of the weekend, if not the highest, when we get done.
Rafa Hewitt goes for speed there. Did you like his choice?
Not really. Ball was, he had to reach really far into the kitchen to get that. He gets it from a low point to try and attack right there. Like to see him get another ball cross court to Whitwell and put the pressure on. He's been doing such a good job of it.
Oh my, a disheartening miss for J.W. Johnson, who can't believe it. Serve returns to BLQK. We'll take all the bonus pickleball we can get here on CBS Sports. Happy to have you with us. Want to get, Lee Whitwell so close on burying that. BLQK reclaims game and match point. $100,000 on the paddle of Rafa Hewitt. If he wins this one, his team wins the largest purse in pickleball history. And they do it! BLQK victorious for the second season in a row. $100,000 to the winning team. My goodness, what a battle. The second comeback of the night. That's the team owner, Justin Watson of BLQK, embracing Lee Whitwell, who's always a fan favorite in this tournament. Dom, what was your overall impression of this game?
I mean, what a match. Whitwell, very emotional right here. I mean, she played her butt off this whole match, this whole weekend. You cannot fault her right now. Unbelievable job by BLQK, though. Handling business, 3-0, not even having to play that last mixed doubles match. Hats off to them, but another hats off to the Florida Smash. Coming out as underdogs all weekend, making it to the championship match. Travis Rettenmeyer, J.W. Johnson playing alongside Lee Whitwell and Maggie Urmenzi.
My goodness, some incredible pickleball on display this evening. Don't go anywhere. We will have post-game interviews and the final ceremony taking place right after this short break. Rafa Hewitt brings home the ultimate prize for his team. We'll have reaction right after this. We are back on championship court. BLQK with a perfect 3-0 sweep over the Florida Smash, winning $100,000 for their team. Lee Whitwell, the 47-year-old on the opposing side for the Florida Smash, emotional, laid her heart on the line in this one. Here's what happened in this championship matchup. First, women's doubles, Irina Terashenko and Paris Chad took care of business handedly with a 21-16 finish. And then it was Rafa Hewitt and Zane Navratil with a thrilling comeback win in men's doubles, pushing that game to 22-20. And then mixed doubles pulled almost an identical comeback between Irina Terashenko and Rafa Hewitt with a disheartening defeat of J.W. Johnson and Lee Whitwell to ultimately clean house against the Florida Smash. It's the biggest purse in pickleball history. It's a groundbreaking event here with Major League Pickleball, the brainchild of the founder, Steve Kuhn. It's been an incredible event all weekend long. 12 teams were in the hunt for the Pritchard Cup. Only one team could get it. And we will have that post-game reaction and final comments right after this short break. Don't go anywhere. The victors will join us after this short break.
The 2022 Major League Pickleball Dreamland Finals on CBS Sports Network is sponsored by Franklin, by Richards Rainwater, and by Duper.
Back in Dripping Springs, Texas, just outside of Austin, there was no easy road to get to the championship, but Team BLQK beat out 11 other hand-selected teams to earn back-to-back championship titles in Major League Pickleball. Our Cameron Irwin is standing by with the winners. Cameron, take it away.
All right, it's time to pass out some hardware, but before, a huge congratulations to our runners-up, Florida Smash. Everyone, please give it up for Florida Smash. And of course, for your back-to-back defending champs, BLQK. All right, now it's time to get things started, and I'm going to look to my right because this is the MLP executive team, and I'm going to start right here because we have Brooks Wiley. Perfect. And we have Ann Worcester. And then the founder of the MLP, Steve Kuhn. All right, Steve, so I'm going to start with you because there are a lot of people that came together to be able to put on this event. Can you walk me through some of them?
I want to start by thanking the players. The players, the heart that they put into this all weekend, all 12 teams was amazing. The passion, the joy, that was fantastic. I want to thank the Dreamland staff here. They were amazing. Our volunteers. I want to thank the fans. You guys were crazy. Oh, wow. You guys showed the passion that the players showed, and we all love that. I also want to, of course, have to thank our sponsors, because without them, we wouldn't be here. We have Skechers, we have Franklin Pickleball, we have Knockaround Sunglasses, Pro XR, and of course, Aura Organics. Thank you all to all our sponsors.
I love it. Now, a big hand to everybody in attendance as well. The fans really make this event something special. But something else that's really special is the cup that is behind me, the Pritchard Cup. Walk me through why it's named the Pritchard Cup.
Well, the Pritchard Cup is named after the inventor of pickleball. A gentleman named Joel Pritchard invented this sport in 1965 in Bainbridge Island in Washington State. And that invention has changed the lives of a lot of people and made a lot of people happier and more joyful. We talk about the project that we're trying to take up Mr. Pritchard's legacy, and we're trying to make it even bigger. Our goal is to get more players playing pickleball, and we talk about a big number. We want to have 40 million people in America playing pickleball by 2030. So we call it hashtag 40 by 30. Another thing we need to do is we're going to start a campaign. You're going to see us start this soon. We're going to be starting taking signatures to get pickleball in the Olympics. Let's get 1 million signatures. Let's get 1 million signatures next month. Can we do that? Let's do that. The hashtag there is PB28LA, because we need pickleball in the 2028 Olympics in LA. We need the Olympic Committee to hear us on this, so we're going to start that campaign soon as well.
All right, well, you mentioned big numbers, and there was a big number here tonight, $100,000, and I think it's time that we hand this bad boy over as we get into the $100,000 check as well, because I think that belongs in you all's hands. So let's grab the Pritchard Cup and hand over the big check. Big congratulations to BLQK, and I'm going to ask one more question, Steve. I'm going to pull you right back in here because this prize money, it's so important for so many different reasons, but speak to the evolution of pickleball and why that $100,000 is so critical as this sport continues to grow.
These players are amazing. The athletics they show, the talent they have, the training they do, they need to be rewarded for that. And we, in Major League Pickleball, this is the highest prize money event in pickleball. And they deserve every dollar of it, so it's fantastic.
All right, so I'm going to go to you, Irina, first, because I was wondering if you brought a pair of scissors with you, because you got to figure out a way to split that check into 4. Do you think you can do that?
Brooks got my back, the president.
All right, and Paris Todd. It's actually somewhat funny because I think I may have been with you the very first time you stepped on a pickleball court. That was 8 months ago, and you were still trying to figure out the rules when you stepped on the pickleball court. Now you find yourself here, $25,000 in your pocket. Speak to me about your journey through pickleball in the last 8 months.
I still don't know the rules, so. But honestly, it's been amazing. Over a year ago, I didn't even know what pickleball was, and now I'm here with an amazing team, amazing players, amazing owners, and just, it's such a blessing.
I love it. Emotional, no doubt. And now, Rafa, I'm going to come on over to you because everyone all weekend long has been talking about the heat coming off of Rafa and the ability for you to play some epic pickleball. What about this event got you so excited?
Yeah, no, I just love the atmosphere with all the fans, with just the team. Brings back the college tennis days, and to have our coaches here, our owners, just awesome feeling.
All right, and Irina, I'm moving on to you because there were some epic comebacks, and the one to close it out. And the head-to-head battle with Lee Whitwell is something that should go down in the record books. It was phenomenal to watch you guys go back-to-back. What is it like to face off against somebody like Lee Whitwell?
Well, she's an awesome player, and I think we know each other's tendencies really well. I kept testing her ernies, especially after I offered her a tutorial, and I think she's improving. We got lucky on one, and unfortunately I kept testing her, but you know, she brings the energy to the event, and my job is to, you know, meet her and raise her, and then I had a great team supporting me. Thank you, guys. It was an awesome journey. It's my second time on BLQK, and each time my teammates and my team owners are amazing, so I'm just humbled and proud and can't wait till the next one.
All right, the back-to-back champ, Irina Tereshchenko right there, and then the last member of our crew here, Zane Navratil, and there is, oh yeah, this guy is a little bit of a fan favorite. There is always so much joy coming off of you when you play this game, and I know that this event has been incredible for you guys in terms of team chemistry. What has it been like to be a part of this crew?
For sure. I mean, the biggest thing that I miss about playing college tennis and high school tennis is the team atmosphere of things, and this is truly a unique event in that it's the only event of the entire year that we get to play as a team, and it's a little bit different to be able to share a victory with, you know, 3 other people and 2 phenomenal owners. And yeah, I love the energy that Rafa, Paris, Irina, and Justin and Richie. Justin broke a chair. He had us all sign it. That's got to be on camera at some point, so love the team element.
All right, well, somebody grab the chair because I definitely think that needs to be seen, and Justin, I think that was your doing, right? All right, and I think also, besides just grabbing the chair, I feel like WWE right now, grab the chair, grab the trophy, y'all. Let's hoist that thing. All right, give it up one more time for Team BLQK. The back-to-back Dreamland champs. And we've got one more special piece of information and one more award to give out, you guys. You ready for this? I'm going to bring up the founder of the Dink, Thomas Shields. Come on over, Thomas.
Congratulations to Lee Whitwell.
For the MV Lee! This means that Lee Whitwell is the MVP champ of Dreamland for back-to-back years. And Lee, I got to get your take on this because I know this battle was so impressive and so fun for you to watch. And you battled through some tough ones. And I can see the emotion on your face right now, so I'm going to keep it real quick for you. What does it mean to be a part of a crew like you have on Florida Smash?
Absolutely amazing. I'm so proud of them. We battled hard, and we left it all out there. And congratulations to BLQK. You guys were amazing. But thank you, Florida Smash. You guys rock.
And so does Lee Whitwell. Give it up one more time for your MV Lee. All right, guys, that is all the awards we have here. I'm going to send it back up to you in the booth.
Oh, man, you just feel for Lee Whitwell. What a competitor. She's really incredible. The emotion is so authentic and genuine, an incredible athlete, and you just feel for her on that last point. We're going to step aside one more time here and return with one last segment for you to bring our coverage home. We'll be back in just a moment. Welcome back, and it's time now for our Organic Athlete of the Day, Rafa Hewitt. He was the king of comebacks today, 35 years old. Just over 2 years ago, he was working 80-hour weeks as a rancher from Idaho, helping his family open a winery. Now he's a full-on pro pickleball player, turned it into his career, and tonight he had a chance to take home $25,000 to his wife and 3 babies back home in Alabama. It is a story you cannot forget here tonight of the events we witnessed on Championship Court. Michelle McMahon and Dominic Catalano with you one last time. What did you see from Rafa Hewitt, who arguably could have won MVP as well?
Absolutely. He played his butt off all weekend long, and it just continued in this championship match. The energy, the heat he brought, he earned that $25,000 in his pocket this weekend.
He sure did. It's been a wild weekend for us here in the booth. So much fun covering all this pickleball. We thank you back home for staying tuned in with us all weekend long. But don't forget, Major League Pickleball is only just beginning. A couple of events coming up after this. First, they will take it to Newport Beach in early August, and then the last stop on the tour is in Columbus in October. So these pros with lots of prize monies on the line. It's record-setting money in the sport of pickleball. Major League Pickleball on a mission to elevate and grow the sport. They're doing just that with these events.
Absolutely. These players deserve it. They work their butt off. Like Steve Kuhn said, they're working hard. They deserve that kind of money.
All right, well, that's a wrap for our coverage here in the booth. We thank you for following along with us all weekend long. Congratulations to Team BLQK and their proud owners on back-to-back championships in Major League Pickleball. That concludes our coverage of the 3-day team event showcasing some of the best world-class talent pickleball has to offer. It's the fastest growing sport in America, and Major League Pickleball is only getting started. For Dominic Catalano, Cameron Irwin, Lauren McLaughlin, Tyson Apostle, and our entire Intersport crew, I'm Michelle McMahon. This has been a presentation of CBS Sports Network, the 24-hour home of CBS Sports.